today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jacoby Brissett and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Jalen Hurts and the San Francisco 49ers.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. KJ Hamler returning it. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 5th season now from NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He was brought down by
this defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by a 2nd-round pick back in April out of Oklahoma by way of Alabama. It's Jalen Hurts.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Gain of 9.
And, Charles, you see the numbers for Amari Cooper last week. 5 catches, 71 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Niners first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
Hurts pass.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Javon Kinlaw able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's going to go down again. Javon Kinlaw able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Yeah, you're impressed, don't you?
I am impressed. That
Thank
means
you.
2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He's going to loft one, deep left. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Brissett. He's going to take another shot here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Laviska Shenault, incomplete.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Laviska Shenault, incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
At the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Deontay Johnson. No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The football going back over to Arizona now. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Able to find Higgins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a man coming off a career year in 2019, Leonard Fournette. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Isaiah Simmons.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38, Brissett. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. This is Shenault on the receiving end.
Brissett's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First down, Brissett. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett, a throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're the recipient of a nice gift here late in the half with a real chance to put points on the board.
And it's been a difficult half for them in terms of putting points on the board. So here with this gift, with this opportunity, they've got to find a way to cash it in.
Connection made with Shenault. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, Brissett. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Malcolm Brown at $3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
'49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
A gain of 9.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Arizona. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Over the middle, Cooper with it. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
A gain of 13 yards.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll kick things off up at FedEx Field. An NFC battle between Carolina and Washington. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. Russell Wilson has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. In that game, level, as they take on the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? To find out, we get it back to our guys in the booth, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll run it again with Penny. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the draw, this is Penny, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brissett firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Brissett's pass.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Malcolm Brown able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, Brissett. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Arizona. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cardinals' 42-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
To Rashad Penny. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st down, Hurts. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Intended for Deontay Johnson. Incomplete.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Khalil Mack, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
7, 49ers 6.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Brissett sets to throw it to Jefferson on the slant. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brissett.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And 10.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down.
Leonard Fournette.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be out right at the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Second and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he finds Penny. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On the pickup, it's second and inches at the 40-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards, and the 49er first down.
Hurts. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And it's third down.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is third and 3. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's third and 3. Again, it's Penny. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Javon Kinlaw in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And this is caught. It's Cooper. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Back to throw, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Hayden Hurst, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the 49ers have now taken the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down 14-7. A minute 12 to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Now Brissett. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. On third down, Brissett. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. Now Brissett on fourth down. Now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 30. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Dumps it off to Fournette.
Brissett's pass.
Second down and 3.
Fournette.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Niners, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.